We are the design firm Engineering, and we are performing a design bid build of the site development of the on-campus San Diego State Football Stadium. The project consists of a study to evaluate the option of building a new football stadium with a seat capacity of 35,000 on the east side of the San Diego State University, SDSU, campus between parking structure 1 and 3. Site development for the stadium will include improved pedestrian access ways, game day traffic control, shuttles provided by SDSU, loading zone for attendees, on-site wastewater treatment, and rainwater harvesting under the stadium.
Our project manager and transportation engineer, Miranda McNeely, was responsible for leading the team to success, as well as conducting traffic analysis and improvement recommendations. Our construction engineer, Christian Penlilio, was responsible for construction planning, scheduling, and the construction cost estimation. Our structural engineer, Juan Ortega Ayan, was responsible for design of the stadium foundation on top of the trolley tunnel, as well as the design for the many site retaining walls. Our site civil engineer and drafter, Gabriel Reyes, was responsible for the drafting of design plans, site grading, and utilities. Our geotechnical engineer, Fahmi Attar, was responsible for the investigation of site soil type and strength. Our hydrology and drainage specialist, Satara Nuri, was responsible for the evaluation of site drainage before and after construction. Our municipal solid waste, water, and sewer system specialist, Kevin Clack, was responsible for potable and fire flow water systems, sewer systems, municipal solid waste management, and stormwater quality management and conveyance.
College community outreach to bolster support and enthusiasm for the on-campus stadium would significantly help to lessen the impact of the construction traffic delays on the community. Unfortunately, these worsening traffic conditions are unavoidable as the stadium is to be constructed along a major commuter road, College Avenue. Recommended site developments to improve traffic conditions are a complete signal redesign of the College Alvarado, College Montezuma, and Montezuma East Campus Drive intersections, as well as new striping to expand various turn pockets along Montezuma Road, and an additional sidewalk near the stadium. Game day traffic control will also help safely guide pedestrians and vehicles to the parking structures.
3 areas of our site required grading. The first area was graded to an elevation of 426 and serves as the platform for our stadium and a 12 feet wide sidewalk. Due to right-of-way and property line constraints, grading had to be the maximum allowable, which is 2 to 1. This made it necessary to have retaining walls in certain areas of our site.
The primary retaining walls will have a maximum height of 25 feet and a width of 30 inches and are to be built along the east and north side of the site. As for the trolley tunnel, we are going to make a bridge over the trolley tracks to build the stadium without interrupting or delaying the schedule of the trolley. The actual design and construction of the trolley tunnel expansion will be subcontracted to another engineering company.
The geotechnical study includes sections of soil, groundwater, and seismic analyses. It is found that 1. The proposed stadium can be supported by conventional shallow footings. That's mainly a concern for the foundations of the design. 2. The project does not fall on a fault line, so standard seismic procedures apply for the County of San Diego. 3. Average groundwater is low in San Diego, and it won't be disturbed by the development of the proposed stadium.
The purpose of the hydrology study is to analyze, calculate, and compare the project site's existing and proposed hydrologic conditions to determine the feasibility of the construction project based on these parameters. An existing condition basin map and a proposed condition basin map that show the stormwater runoffs were developed through AutoCAD. It is important to note that in its entirety, the football stadium, which includes both the field and the roof above the stands, will act as a best management practice due to total rainwater harvesting. Thus, the flow analysis for this entire basin will be negligible. Therefore, the site will not produce a substantial negative effect on the water resources of the area, nor will it require big-scope efforts to mitigate issues in runoff.
BMPs included the addition of self-mitigating drainage mitigation areas along College Avenue, the south end of Parking Lot 2A, the south side of the proposed stadium, and at the east side of the proposed stadium. Next, tree wells will be placed along the walkways to increase pervious area. Additionally, a culvert will be constructed at the north end of Parking Lot 2. Lastly, the stadium will act as a rainwater harvesting basin, retrieving rainwater in three 50,000-gallon cisterns below the field. In order to meet the demands created by the stadium, it was determined that 12-inch fire laterals connected to the mains on College Avenue and Montezuma Road will be adequate to provide required fire flow demand. In order to meet California Fire Code, 6 hydrants will be placed less than 300 feet apart surrounding the stadium. 8-inch potable laterals were found to be adequate to supply the required potable demand. The existing 10-inch sewer line was found to be adequate and will be rerouted along the southeast end of the stadium walkway. Three 50,000-gallon cisterns will meet the stadium's potable demand for flushing water closets, urinals, irrigation, and power washing for 80% of the year. On-site wastewater treatment will be included with the use of an anaerobic baffled reactor in order to recover valuable water resources for reuse in cooling systems and irrigation.
For the San Diego State University Football Stadium project, the construction cost overview provided summarizes estimates of the construction phasing plans in which was detailed and included in the final design submittal. Here is a breakdown of these construction cost estimates. The general conditions table gives a breakdown of what services was done for this project. The amount for these services subtotal at $2,900,000. Site and utilities show costs for site mobilization, site preparation, demolition of existing structures and services along with providing temporary utilities to the site. The amount subtotals at $1,892,750. Foundation and retaining walls give a detailed breakdown of each retaining wall needed at these specific locations of the site, along with the required footings needed for the retaining walls and stadium. The amount subtotals at $2,528,770. Grading details specific materials needed for the site such as concrete, dirt, and asphalt. The amount subtotals at $2,916,500. Subgrade EMPs or mechanical, electrical, and plumbing amount to a subtotal of $1,002,450. The total project cost amounts to a grand total of $11,240,470 for site development of the SDSU football stadium project.
The required site development for the SDSU football stadium is an undertaking that will require development outside of the site with regards to surrounding traffic conditions. The existing site conditions, such as utilities and stormwater reuse, will be improved to provide a more sustainable and environmentally friendly system, while still allowing for an exciting new on-campus stadium to be built.